The boy tossed a ball into the sewer, only to accidentally destroy an entire miniature kingdom. Arthur had earlier stuck straws into both sides of some bamboo and connected them to a water source, successfully creating a system to evenly water his chili plants. He excitedly grabbed his dog's paw and declared that one day he'd become a great inventor. A year ago, his grandfather disappeared while searching for treasure in the garden, leaving behind only a comic book about the miniature world and a clue to the treasure's location. On Arthur's birthday, his grandmother gave him a red toy car, but the next day, a property developer showed up and informed them that their mortgage was overdue. They had 48 hours to pay it off, or the house would be repossessed. Before leaving, the man even knocked over Arthur's toy car. That moment sparked an idea. Arthur thought the treasure could be real and finding it might save their home. Digging through his grandfather's belongings, he found a key clue. With his dog creating a distraction, Arthur snuck away with his grandmother's key and found a telescope hidden in the shed. Following the notes in the journal, he twisted the telescope. Arthur stepped into the tunnel and met a prince from the underground kingdom. Guided by the prince, he finally entered the land of the miniature people. Arthur warned the king that their world was about to be destroyed and said only a red ruby could save them. The king explained that a year ago, Arthur's grandfather had been captured by the evil overlord, who also took the ruby. Determined to retrieve it, Arthur and Angela set off for the overlord's lair. Along the way, they discovered that the villain's minions were collecting straws, planning to use them to wipe out the tiny kingdom. When they reached the lair, Angela, not wanting Arthur to risk his life, decided to take on the overlord herself. But just after she left, Angela also fell into the overlord's trap, and the three of them were soon reunited in the dungeon, where they found Arthur's grandfather as well. The overlord brought them before his throne. That's when Arthur noticed the throne was the red ruby. The king ordered them to be thrown into the sewer to drown. But just then, Arthur spotted something: his toy car, the one his grandmother had given him. He quickly directed everyone into the vehicle. They sped through the sewer just in time, outrunning the rushing floodwater and making it back to the tiny kingdom. Meanwhile, the 48-hour deadline was up, and the developer returned with a crew to repossess the house. Arthur and his grandfather raced back to the human world. While his grandfather tried to stall the developer, Arthur rushed to the marked location and threw a ball inside, destroying the straw-constructed pipeline and stopping the flood from reaching the tiny kingdom. Finally, the red ruby floated up from the water. Arthur handed it to his grandfather, who broke off a small piece to pay the debt. But just when they thought it was over, the greedy developer tried to take all of it for himself.